What is up, baseball fans? Chris Jardine here, a.k.a. Snaggle J, content and community developer for Out of the Park Baseball, back with our Wednesday episode of World Series Week. Holy jamoli, it has been such a huge week already, and we are only at the midway point as tonight we unveil our second set of World Series Hero. Remember, guys, things that we still have on tap. We have 22 new collection missions dropping tomorrow morning. Again, they're going to be in-game between 10 and 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Tomorrow night, we're going to be live right here at 8 p.m. Eastern Time covering some of the best rewards. There are definitely multiple 100 perfect cards coming out tomorrow. I think you guys are going to be really impressed with some of the rewards that we've got coming up. Then on Friday, we're going to cap off World Series Week with our, well, it's actually before that, after tomorrow night's stream, we're going to cover the collection rewards. I'm going to stream my usual Snaggle and the Mets franchise. So if you guys are interested in that, 8 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow, we're going to kick it off. We're going to look at the new collections for World Series Week. Then we're going to dive into a Snaggle and the Mets franchise. Then Friday night, we're going to wrap it all up with our third and final set of World Series Heroes. And we're going to give away a cool, cold, crisp, fresh 100,000 perfect points as we give away 4 prizes of 25,000 perfect points apiece. Again, exclamation point ticket in the chat. You can enter up to 5 times this week. We already have close to 200 entries. And again, we're going to be drawing that on Friday during the World Series Week show that kicks off at 8 p.m. Don't worry if you're not going to be here. I don't know if Rich is streaming tomorrow night. He was in the chat. If he's still here, he can answer that question. If not, we'll tweet about it tomorrow. I assume that he is. There you go. He says it in the chat. Don't worry, he's in. So again, you can exclamation point ticket up. You can do it all tonight. You get 1 entry for all 5 streams this week. You can do it all at once. If you do exclamation point ticket space 5, if you haven't done any yet, it'll give you all 5 at once. So you'll be good to go. I saw another question there. I answered that already. 10 to 11 tomorrow morning is when the missions will drop. I answered that already. FHM guys are going to be here at 10 p.m. Eastern Time tonight in their usual time spot. Adam and Jeff will be here tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern Time in their usual spots. In their regular scheduled time slot of 10 p.m. Eastern Time on Wednesdays. Guys, World Series Week has been... And by the way, guys, just so you guys, don't think that this is the end. No. Snaggle J has made an executive decision. Nobody at Out of the Park Developments knows about this. I am going rogue, chat. I am going absolutely rogue on this one. Rich is over there, like, gritting his teeth, wondering what I'm going to say. I have made an executive decision earlier today that World Series Week will continue next Monday night in our regular time slot of 9 p.m. Eastern Time. We will have another content set of World Series themed players. I have made the executive decision that World Series Week will not end on Friday. We will keep it going. Monday night right here at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, we will have a brand new content set called The Power of the Ring. You'll have to tune in at 9 p.m. Eastern Time Monday night to find out exactly what it's going to be. Not only, so again, guys, we are World Series out the wazoo right now. But let's not worry about what's going on Thursday, Friday, Monday. Let's worry about what is going on tonight. World Series Heroes, Part 2. Again, these cards are available right now in Perfect Team. If you bought packs yesterday, 5 minutes ago, 3 days ago, don't worry. If you haven't opened them, you have a chance to pull these cards. The cards are only generated when you open the packs. Let's dive right into these bad boys, and let's kick it off with 2008 Unsung Hero Carlos Ruiz from the Philadelphia Phillies. Had the first walk-off infield single in the World Series history. That's a real thing, chat. That's not made up. I'm just saying. Not made up. Carlos Ruiz, again, a very integral part of the 2000s Phillies teams as a backstop. I guess in the National League was always kind of second fiddle to Yadier Molina. But again, Ruiz, a very integral part. And again, had the first walk-off infield single in World Series. Definitely, totally, 100% not made up. The real thing. In my research, I found it. I thought it was hilarious. That's right. That's right. Yeah. Again, 2008, Carlos Ruiz. I mean, he was more important to the Phillies' World Series runs than a walk-off infield single. That was just kind of the interesting factoid that I decided to put on the card. But 2008, unsung hero Carlos Ruiz is in the game. Let's keep it moving, chat. And let's go to someone whose name I have seen more times than I care to see in the last couple of weeks. I have seen this man's name a million times. When are we getting Willie Aikens? Where's Willie Aikens? You can't have playoffs without Willie Aikens. Finally, Kansas City Royals fans, rejoice. Here is your 1980 unsung hero, Willie Aikens. He was the first player in World Series history to have two home run games in the same World Series. And he held that mark until 2009 when Chase Utley did the same thing. 2008, 2009. Some point, Chase Utley did the same thing. So there you have it. Willie Aikens, 72 power, 75 power against righties. Again, guy that you're probably, if you're just starting out, brand new squad, just getting into perfect team, picked it up during the $9.99 sale earlier this month. Could be a great guy, right-handed power on your bronze team. Tournaments are coming up. They're right around the corner, chat. Trust me on this one. Going to be a great right-handed hitting option for bronze as well. Willie Aikens, again, a very hotly requested card in the community. Well, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? You got your Willie Aikens. 1980 unsung hero Willie Aikens is in the game. Let's take a look now at how do you have World Series heroes without Mr. October? Mr. October himself, Reginald Q. Jackson, 1977, historical All-Star in 1977. He had the magical 3 home runs in the clinching Game 6. He had 5 home runs overall in the 1977 World Series. As rightfully so, dude picked up the MVP. 55 contacts, 78 gap power, 77 power overall with 62 I. 57, he's got that right hand splits again, chat. Excuse me, muchly. 78 gap, 78 home run power against righties. Not that much higher. Got to fit little 3 swings, 3 pitches, 3 bombs. And then he had 5 home runs overall in the entire series. Again, deceptively fast. 57, chat. We know. Chat, we know we love our deceptively fast power guys out there, right? So don't be sleeping on that 57 speed as we turn this into an ASMR baseball stream. So there you have it, folks. 1977, Mr. October, Reggie Jackson, making his appearance in the World Series Heroes Set 2 and in Perfect Team. Let's move on now to Lance Berkman. Lance the Dance Berkman, ladies and gentlemen. 2011, Lance Berkman in the cut. 423, 516, 577 average in that World Series with a homer, 5 ribbies, and a double. But he had a absolutely massive, I believe it was game number 6. He had a home run. He scored the tying run. He had a huge hit in extra innings as well. as St. Louis ended up coming back, winning Game 6, and they went on to win in Game 7 as well. I believe was that the David Freese game, if I'm not mistaken. Huge right hand heavy splits on this bad boy. Look at that, 75 contact and 93 power against righties. Holy moly. Again, a guy who's absolutely going to murder right-handed pitching, and rightfully so. Berkman in those days, absolutely. There was a lot of talk, remember, around 2009, 2010, 2011, as Berkman started aging, that he should give up hitting from the right side. And at one point, he actually did give up hitting from the right side and focus solely on batting from the left side. And as you can see in this 2011 version of his card, absolutely murdering right-handed pitching. If you're looking for a relatively cheap platoon, once a few of these get pulled and get out there on the market, it's going to be an absolutely great platoon card. 2011 Lance Berkman is, ladies and gentlemen, dans le jeu, as they say in Quebec and in France, which means in the game. See, we're multicultural here on the stream, chat. All right, let's move on, chat. We have two diamond cards tonight as we jump into set number 2. Let's take a look. First up, the Bambino, the Sultan of SWAT himself, Babe Ruth. Now, we had a 1928 Lou Gehrig card on Monday. Well, this is a 1928 Babe Ruth card, famously because he became the first player in Major League history to hit 3 home runs in a World Series. He hit 625 in the series altogether. So now we have all 4 players who hit 3 home runs in a game. Pujols and Sandoval were on Monday. We had Reggie and we have Babe today. You see 95 power overall, 65 contact, 59 gap power, 61 power against lefties, 98 power, or 68 contact against lefties, 98 power against lefties, 66 right-handed pitching, 94 power against righties. Again, this is going to fall under the more affordable Babe Ruth category. Again, I feel like when I was putting the set together, I feel like it's impossible to tell the history of the World Series without Babe Ruth. First guy to hit 3 home runs. He hit 625 in the 1928 World Series. And a lot of the Babe Ruth cards we have are earlier in his career, like the pitching cards from 16. I think there's a 20, a 21, and there's the Pete card, which is going to be based more probably more on the earlier part of his career. I do see a question in the chat. If you're in the giveaway, you do not have to be here on Friday to win, but you do need to know how to check your Twitch whispers. If you are not here, and I don't recognize you from, say, the Discord, for example, where I recognize a lot of people have the same name, I will be whispering your Twitch account. So if you cannot be here for Friday's stream, I'll be whispering people right after the stream is over. So like 8:30 p.m. Eastern time, like before 9 p.m. Eastern time, you'll get a whisper on Twitch saying, "Hey, you've won. I need your username." So make sure, if you can't be here Friday, make sure you check your whispers either Friday night or Saturday or sometime over the weekend. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so there you have 1928 Babe Ruth. And last but not least, tonight's Big Bopper. Well, I shouldn't say he's a Big Bopper because he's a pitcher. 2003 Hardware Heroes Josh Beckett. Josh Beckett was absolutely money in the 2003 World Series against the Yankees. He lost a game that he should have absolutely never lost. 16 1/3 innings pitched, 19 strikeouts, was the 2003 World Series MVP. As for the second time in a decade, the Florida Marlins absolutely shocked the world by picking up their second World Series title. 98 stuff, 74 movement, 50 control, fastball, sinker, cutter, curveball, changeup, all in the green with the sinker in the blue. 82 stamina and 97 bunt. I know you guys love your pitcher bunt. I know you guys absolutely love your pitcher bunt. So there you go. Pitcher bunt. He's got it. So there you have it, chat. World Series heroes, set number 2. 1977, Reggie Jackson. 2011, Lance Berkman. 2008, Carlos Ruiz. 1980, Willie Aiken. 1928, Babe Ruth. And 2003, Josh Beckett. These guys, again, these cards available in-game now. You can pull them in packs. Once people pull them in packs, you'll be able to find them on the auction house. They're in there. Remember, guys, a lot of cool stuff still to come. Tomorrow night, we'll be here breaking down the brand new World Series missions for the World Series. We'll be breaking down the new collection missions for the following teams. Which obviously I'm not going to say because, that would be foolish. But we are adding 22 brand new collection missions to the game tomorrow. There is one mission in particular that I'm really excited for you guys to see. It was something I'm glad we were able to make possible. So again, 22 collection missions are going to be added tomorrow between 10 and 11 a.m. Eastern Time. We will be going over the rewards right here, 8 p.m. Eastern Time on day 4 of World Series week. Friday, we're going to be here with the third part of our World Series Heroes collection. And then if you guys missed it earlier, I made an executive decision that World Series week is going to continue next week because Monday night we're going to have a brand new content set and the theme is going to be the power of the ring. So you have to tune in to find that, guys. There's going to be guys, I've answered the missions question several times now. I believe the chat might be a little bit behind, but yes, missions are going in between 10 a.m. and 11 a.m. Eastern Time, as long as there's no extenuating circumstances. But yes, they will be going in the same time as they went in Tuesday. That is the plan. Weather permitting. Weather permitting, chat. It's like a baseball game out here. All right, guys, I'm not going to keep you guys. I know World Series Game 2 is getting underway. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys follow the Twitch channel right here, twitch.tv/OOTP Developments. We have action here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We have action almost every night of the week now, sometimes on the weekends. Again, if you're interested in Franchise Hockey Manager, those guys are going to be here 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Adam and Jeff doing their thing. I'm going to be back tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time for day 4 of World Series week. Make sure you follow us all over the internet, twitter.com/OOTP Baseball, twitter.com/OOTP Perfect Team, facebook.com/OOTP Baseball. Jump in the Discord, 4,100 members plus, discord.gg/OOTP, and don't forget to hit the forums, forums.ootpdevelopments.com. Guys, I have been Chris Jardine, a.k.a. Snaggle J, community and content developer for Out of the Park Baseball. I hope you guys are enjoying World Series week, because by the quality of my voice, you know darn tootle-doodling well I am enjoying it. Guys, I will catch you guys on the next one. Until next time, keep swinging for the fences.